Welcome, five weirdos in togas stabbing a guy in broad daylight to Geek Salad's Retro Movie Review from the Geek Salad Podcast. I'm Andy.
And I'm like,
And tonight we are going to embark on looking at the Files of Police Squad, starting with the original 1988, The Naked Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say probably the best of the bunch.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's definitely found it's one of those things that like it's funny on its own, but it is even funnier when you watch the Police Squad series.
Yes.
Which
I do have on DVD.
Vanished until the movie came out.
Yeah. Believe only 6 episodes.
Yeah, 6 episodes in like 1982 were released.
Yeah. 82, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So only a couple years after Airplane.
Yeah. And the same year as Airplane 2. So we know that Zaz was working on this and not on Airplane 2.
And it shows.
Yeah, it does. This is an interesting movie because like I feel like The Naked Gun, especially this one, thrives more when it doesn't need to relate to pop culture references, even some of like the geopolitical stuff at the time.
The opening scene
goes straight comedy.
Yeah, the opening scene where he takes down pretty much all of the like top anti-American enemies at the time. That probably doesn't fly as well now.
I don't honestly seeing it in the theater. It was just kind of like it kind of felt a little ham-handed to begin with. Then it's kind of like making a parody of Saddam Hussein in the Hot Shots movies.
Yeah.
That same kind of energy.
Yeah, this one was very much Reagan's America, and in fact, Hot Shots was very much George Bush Sr.'s America.
Yes. Yeah. But there is plenty of comedy to be found in this. This movie is by no means unfunny.
No. In fact, even that scene is still really funny on its own.
There's some good stuff on there. There's some stuff that just kind of like is a little groan worthy. The rubbing Gorbachev's birthmark off his head. Yeah, okay, we get it. With the Ayatollah and the Mohawk didn't make any sense.
And who was it that had like I lost 26 pounds? Ask me how.
Oh, Idi Amin.
Yeah, that's referencing both a ruler that I believe is dead.
Yes.
And a weight loss program that really doesn't do too much anymore.
Right. So in terms of timeliness.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the jokes that do work are a lot of the sight gags still work.
Yeah.
There's that great bit. There's actually a lot of little bits in this movie where things just happen in the background that they don't draw any attention to.
Yeah.
Like when Frank and why can't I remember the captain's name?
George. No, George played by George Kennedy.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right, I can look it up.
I've got it right here. Ed,
yeah. So, like, when they're talking, when Frank gets off the airplane and, mistakes reporters thinking that they're there for him instead of Weird Al Yankovic, while they're talking, in the background, there is luggage falling out of the plane and not hitting the baggage cart.
And the fact that, like, they back up to the baggage car, and then, you don't think about it again until they pull into the police station, or the station.
Right, the station. Yeah.
And you just see it. It's like they held on to that joke for the entire ride and just hit it then.
Right.
Brilliant.
That the thing with Frank's refrigerator.
Oh.
Yeah, where like just the thing just starts crawling behind him.
The fact that when they leave like Ed's office and go to like the place where the inventor is there, and Frank actually walks around the set.
Yes.
That's one of those blink and you'll miss it.
And that's also one of those gags that they had in Police Squad.
Yeah.
They used that joke. Al was another joke that they used in Police Squad. Al was always, the tall guy. Hey, you got something on your mouth, Al.
No, the other side.
Thud.
Half a banana.
Yeah.
it not gonna lie, it is really weird to see O.J. Simpson in this.
It is. It is. It is kind of refreshing to see that he is not in it this much.
No, they do expand on his role in the second and I believe the third one as well. But it's also really weird to say it, but the way they use him is really funny.
It is.
When he tries to kick in the door, when he just kicks in the door and his foot goes right through.
Yeah.
That whole scene.
And that one guy puts his gun down.
It's just like the look the other guys give him.
Yeah.
Actually, oddly enough, the guy that Frank has the shootout with at the meat plant.
Yeah.
He actually has a fairly major role in an adventure game from Sierra Online that I played the hell out of back in the 90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within. He plays a German, not really a German thug, but he's kind of he's one of the suspects in the mystery.
Yeah. I think that again the comedy. I think the comedy is well spread out too. I think Priscilla Presley actually gets some really funny lines in there.
Oh yeah.
There are some major callbacks in the new movie.
Okay. I have not seen it yet.
Yeah. Okay. But keep an eye out for the nice beaver.
She had it stuffed. and I will not lie. When I first saw this movie, that joke went completely over my head.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought it was hilarious because I was 16 when the movie came out.
Oh, that was a prime joke for you.
Yes, exactly. What I didn't realize about this movie is that Nancy Marchand is the police chief, or the mayor.
Oh.
So Nancy Marchand, I primarily knew her as Livia Soprano.
Okay, I've never seen Sopranos. So.
All right, she is the matriarch of the Soprano family, and she died Nancy Marchand died right after the second season.
Oh, so I'm assuming they had to write her out of the show then.
They wrote her out of the show, but she had ordered her son's death and all this stuff too. And
wow.
But it was interesting to see her. I didn't recognize her mainly because of the wig.
That was a Shakespeare in the Park rendition of Julius Caesar, you moron.
You killed 5 actors, you moron.
I love the fact that she adds good ones into the ads, because if they were bad ones, it would be all right.
Yeah.
And of course, the press conference.
Yes.
Oh, I love how they set it up with him drinking all the water at the beginning. And then switch.
That's the thing I thought about. You never see anybody ever drinking that water at a press conference.
And then he has to switch the mic so he doesn't have the on and off with him.
Yeah.
There are layers to that one. It's really.
There are a lot of layers to that one. The fact that it goes all, and then he just he has to break it up whoops.
and what was it? You want to take a dinghy, Frank? No, I took care of that back at the press conference.
It was funny too, seeing the chalk outline floating on the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the movie itself, it doesn't compare to Airplane. Airplane is a stone cold classic.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of it is because it hits a certain vibe that I think that it would be unfair for the Naked Gun to have to hit.
Yeah.
It does become its own thing. And I know going forward, it kind of becomes the Leslie Nielsen thing. Not to blame him, but it's
oh yeah,
the style of the Leslie Nielsen comedy. Whereas with this one, he does do a great job of playing straight.
Yeah. I mean, the irony being that before Airplane, he was typecast as a very like stoic leading man. Yeah. Then after Airplane, he was kind of typecast as a straight man in comedy.
Yeah.
And he never kind of got away from those two polar opposites.
Right. Well, but then it became kind of like the mugging for the camera type of stuff that we would see outside of the Naked Gun, stuff like Repossessed, Mr. Magoo, Spy Hard.
I like Spy Hard, actually.
Okay.
Well, although I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Yeah. But I even think, like, Dracula Dead and Loving It is one of those movies that, like, he wasn't necessary. You didn't need to cast him.
No.
Mainly because by that point, he wasn't he was like the old man face of comedy.
Yeah. And that really showed out in, like, Scary Movie 3 and 4.
I
think 5 as well. I don't know.
Yeah. But with this one, the comedy definitely runs on a whole bunch of different speeds, which is nice. It's refreshing.
Yeah.
To watch the I just little things. And honestly, it is kind of funny to think that a relationship with Priscilla Presley in that movie it didn't feel forced. It didn't feel it. It didn't look unnatural considering he is this white-haired old man, and I think she was in her late 40s at this time.
Yeah, I think he was about like maybe 15, 20 years older than him.
He was in his. I think he was in his mid 60s.
All right.
I think Liam Neeson is actually older now than Liam Neeson was when he took. Common mistake. When Leslie Nielsen took it.
Those are LNLN.
Yeah, and they sound alike, which is hilarious.
Yeah, they both have that deep baritone.
Yeah. It's tough to summarize this movie in a way that you're not just reciting bits from the film.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite bits from the film, though, that I think kind of tend to go a little unnoticed is when they're at the Queen's reception, and Frank is stopping people and he's wandering down that way. And he checks the guy's pockets. And he's pulling all the stuff out of Ed's pocket. He's like, "Hey, Ed, he's got a picture of your wife, Ethel."
Boom. Anyone else here seeing his wife?
Yeah, but that's the other thing about this movie too is that when there's that realization, that they messed something up and they need to move on. The thing with when the airbag, goes off in the car and it drives off and it starts it knocks over a fire hydrant. He's firing at it. It's like, did everyone get the number of that car?
Just the constant jokes about him having accidents with his car.
Oh, he's a terrible. Yeah, that's the thing. He's a terrible driver.
But again, they bring no attention to it. It just happens, and they move on.
Yeah. There's a great bit too with the pistachios.
Oh yes.
Another really subtle joke there. You don't even notice it at first. All you notice is they've got the red around their lips.
Yeah.
And then he opens the door.
And I've seen some reaction videos to this movie, which are usually great, but nobody gets that joke because red mustachios aren't a thing anymore.
Right. I think you could still get them at certain places, but yeah, because of the dye, most people just want to avoid them.
Yeah.
I think I've eaten red pistachios a couple of I've always loved pistachios.
Yeah.
It was always a treat to get pistachios. And I think my dad got me some red pistachios at one point, and it rubs off. It puts a stain. It's not even like a dye. It stains your lips. It stains your fingers. You're almost like a Mentat from Dune at that point.
The spice.
The juice of this nut.
But yeah, some of the best jokes are just the small, little kind of blink and you miss them ones. When Frank is looking at it in the telescope, it's like, I don't see anything. Use your open eye, Frank.
That was funny. But again, it's almost like the stream of consciousness notes more so, I think, than the visual jokes. The body condom thing was a little much.
Yeah. I mean, Ed's line, "My father went the same way."
Oh yeah,
was so brilliant.
That's a great line. I like the bit with the baseball bloopers.
Oh yeah.
The guy gets hit by the car, then the other guy gets attacked by a tiger,
and then another guy hit his head fall off.
The Angels manager is played by Lawrence Tierney.
Wait.
If you're a fan of Reservoir Dogs, he was in Reservoir Dogs. He was also in a very early episode of Seinfeld. But he's always played like a tough guy. He was Brodka, the store security guard in that episode of The Simpsons where Bart gets caught stealing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the one where he's going to steal Bone Storm.
Yeah, I just pulled him up here. Yeah, he's been in it a lot, but
yeah,
it's always just kind of like a
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, is that Lawrence Tierney? I mean, I've seen this movie like 20 times. Like, is that Lawrence? Yeah, looked at Lawrence Tierney. It's interesting seeing Reggie Jackson, pop up.
Yeah. And I mean, the great thing about casting Reggie Jackson is he didn't need to be a good actor.
No, he just had
I must kill
robotically
the Queen.
The Queen.
Yeah, in fact, the worse the actor he is, the better it is for the role.
Yeah. I did like that bit about when Pap Schmear was asking him about her, meaning the secretary. Was like, no, good secretaries are hard to find.
I also love the fact that in the end credits they have like just the guy's line and then who said it.
Yeah,
like, hey, it's Enrico Palazzo.
Who that was Francis from
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yep. Yeah, the fun credits that's been a signature of the Zaz movies. I think from Naked Gun and onward, it's very prevalent in the Hot Shots movies.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of interested. I'm not interested. I wonder why they didn't do a funny post credit sequence for this one, because I wonder if maybe it's just because nobody stuck around for the one after Airplane, so they decided not to bother.
Well, it wasn't really a thing then, so why take the time to do one of those? And with Airplane, it was just a reuse shot.
Yeah, and I mean, that might have been one of the first ones to actually make use of I know it wasn't the first one, but it was one of them.
Yeah, but it was definitely, and I thought it was a great idea to use that one.
Yeah.
And this is post Ferris Bueller where they did it too, but with Ferris Bueller, they kept the movie going throughout the credits.
Yeah.
So you didn't have the opportunity to get up and leave.
Yeah. Ferris Bueller was 86, right?
86, yeah.
Yeah. So 2 years before this one. Okay.
But yeah, I think that overall, I really enjoy this movie. I love the Ira Newborn score. I love that credit sequence.
Oh yeah, the cop car.
Well, that's again another joke from. It's actually not the TV show, because the TV show, what they would do is Police Squad in color, starring Leslie Nielsen, and he'd break out, start shooting someone, and then they would just keep going to other people. Alan Hale, special guest Robert Goulet,
and then during the end credits, they would just like end on like a joke.
Yeah, but they'd still be pouring coffee or something like that.
Yeah.
I wish that show was streaming somewhere. I know you can find like random episodes on YouTube.
I've got the DVD right back there.
Fantastic. Yeah, I remember somebody made a copy of their VHS for me, so I had all 6 episodes. And the whole thing with White Nordberg and the keys. He was very into it, and then until he had to buff them, and they just shoot up into the ceiling.
I got to rewatch that series. I haven't watched that series in decades, honestly.
I watched it not too long ago because I saw like this whole thing about the failure of Police Squad, that it couldn't find an audience. And it honestly, it needed these movies, I think.
The
movies are a perfect And you could get away with a lot more. That whole thing when he's like hanging out the hanging out the window and he grabs onto the busts, and then he grabs onto the busts.
And flipping the phallus upside down and the smile on the statue afterwards. I love how he's like standing there like all dazed. She's screaming, and then it just switches.
Yeah, he just notices it,
and then it just cuts immediately to the mayor saying, "Assault with a concrete dildo." Oh.
Yeah, no, that was a very interesting scene. The honking sound was. I got to admit, I still chuckle at the honking.
Yeah. And like you mentioned the score, I love the fact that the guy who did the score, I can't remember.
Ira Newburn.
Yeah, he got the joke.
Yeah.
In the same way that who did, was it Goldsmith that did Airplane?
Honestly, I think it might have been Ira Newborn who did Airplane too. I'm double checking right now. It was either Newburn.
Just pulled it up here. Elmer Bernstein.
That was the name I was thinking of. Elmer Bernstein.
Yeah, but the fact that both of them completely understood what they needed to do for these movies.
Right. And for this one, it was more the swinging LA cop thing.
Yeah.
Almost make it sound like Dragnet.
Yes.
Very similar to Dragnet. Whereas Bernstein's score for Airplane is there really aren't jokes in the score. It's very downbeat, very serious. And if you look at if you ever watch 0 Hour, it's practically a shot-for-shot remake.
Yeah. So they both understood their roles, and they played them to a T.
Yeah. I really, really hope you have the opportunity before this month is out to see the new Naked Gun.
I've actually been thinking about renting it on Amazon.
Is it already streaming?
I want to say it is. But it doesn't. This doesn't seem like one of those big blockbuster movies that you need to see in theaters.
It's not. I mean, quite honestly, when I went to go see it, it was a very small audience when my mother and I went to go see it.
Yeah, you can rent it on. You can rent it on Amazon for $19.99 or buy it for $20. I'm probably just buy it for $24.99.
I know. I'm on that train right now. Whether or not I want to buy Superman.
Oh yeah. Mm.
I haven't decided yet because if I still buy Superman, I get all the extras.
Yeah.
I know, and I'm like, ugh.
And I mean, like with Naked Gun, it's like for $5 more, I can own it and watch it all I want.
I know. I will tell you straight up, and this, may or may not be a spoiler if we do this review. It 100% got the assignment. Just back on the conversation of the composers, this movie is not a remake. It is just a continuation of the story of Police Squad. It 100% gets the assignment.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, I'd be interested to see where you put it amongst the other three Naked Gun movies.
If I'm honest, it kind of feels like Akiva Goldsmith is kind of like the new Zaz.
Oh, Akiva Schreiber, you mean? Is it Goldsmith or Schreiber? Good Lord, I should know this.
I literally just had it up. Where the there it is. Directed by
Akiva Schaffer.
Yeah, who are both wrong.
Yep.
But it seems like he is like the next guy that really kind of understands how to do these satire parody movies.
He's directed all the Lonely Island movies. So yeah. I legitimately, I think this movie is fantastic. I like the sequel a lot. I like this new version a lot. But yeah, I really enjoyed The Naked Gun. In fact, after my rewatch, I actually bumped it up half a star to 4 stars on Letterboxd. So
nice.
And it's just one of those movies. I can't watch it as obsessively as I can Airplane. Like Airplane is a pick-me-up movie.
Yeah.
You know,
I can see that. Because Airplane seems like it's more about the stream of jokes. This one actually has a plot and it tries to stick with it. And the jokes kind of serve the plot. Whereas with Airplane, it was like the plot serving the jokes.
Exactly. So yeah. So I guess the next question is that, unless you got anything else you want to bring up about it, is, we're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop until we find the person who did this. Now let's all get a bite to eat. Well, anyway, we want to know, what are your thoughts on The Naked Gun from the Files of Police Squad? Leave a polite comment below. Let us know where it ranks in your listing of your favorite Naked Gun movies, or your favorite Zaz movies for that matter. Don't forget, folks, this is YouTube, so I got to tell you, I'm contractually obligated to tell you to like, subscribe, give us a follow, check out all of the movie reviews that we do right here on the channel. You can also check out our podcast, Geek Salad, which does show up not only the live version, our live stream goes up here, but also our pro version as well. So you can either get the raw and uncooked version, or the one with a little sprinkle of pepper on there.
Which should be up hopefully within the next couple days ago or so.
Excellent. Yes. So you can check that out there. But if you're a busy person on the go, like Mike and I are, you can also check that podcast out on whatever podcaster that you use. You can also follow us on the socials. We are on Facebook at Geek Salad Podcast and on Blue Sky at Geek Salad Radio. So, until next time, I'm Andy.
I'm Mike.
Go forth and be nerdful. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.